want a ticket straight to them pearly gates.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the Tekken Talk. Actually, that's not the name anymore. It's now called the Tekken Summer Updates. This event gave us a complete breakdown of everything that's going to be happening in terms of the next update, where Fahkumram, the new stage, and also the collab will be taking place. First off, though, I do want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. It's been pretty rough. 33,000 subscribers. Nonetheless, you guys are truly awesome. Thank you for donating, for subscribing, for following me on Twitter and also Twitch. I do appreciate it, and I just want to say it every once in a while because I do want to let you guys know that I am very also appreciative. But with that being said, when we talk about the things that were shown here, the first thing that I'll mention, and these are just some quick informations for those of you who are interested, they gave us a little bit of an update on the Tekken puzzle game. You guys can see the details, bullet points that they have listed at the top, but they do have these really interesting pieces where it's like each character in a model type. I low-key want to buy it just for that reason and have all of the little things scattered throughout. They also were advertising their new watch. It's themed around Reina. They did one before for Jin Kazama and Kazuya and also Heihachi, and considering that they're doing this Reina one as well, that means it has to mean that these are somewhat successful and someone out there is buying them. So whoever is buying them, here's a fourth one to add to your collection. Now, the last merch that they were highlighting was these t-shirts. We've seen them before. It's JB Styles art style plastered over the shirt. Every character has these shirts, but for a limited time it will be available outside of Japan. So you will be able to get this in US or EU till July 12th. So definitely if you want these shirts, go ahead and do that as well. But now when we focus a little bit on the game itself, first, let's talk about the collaboration. You have the Atelier Yumia collaboration. This was hyped up a lot, and we finally got to see what it was. You have a lot of things there that you can equip to your avatar character, like a new t-shirt, background. But not only that, you also get access to this little slime thing. I don't know the character's name, but it's like a little slime ball, and this thing can be applied the same way you would do the ghost or the bird in the customization settings. And basically, it will hover over your shoulder while you're fighting and has like a nice little smile while you're destroying your opponent. Now, for what the other game is getting, they are getting the actual Reina outfit for the main character. You can go into the customization and you can put it on and you can rock the Reina fit. But then also they have that same little slime that's in the game will be customized or can be customized to look like Heihachi with the eyebrows, the hair, and the mustache. Cool little collaboration. I know not many people are interested, but those of you who are interested, hopefully you truly enjoy this. Now, what they did show as well was the new skins and stuff that's coming to the game. First off, they have the special deals of the previous skins that's already in the game, but then they also revealed to us Fahkumram's avatar skin. You know, they have the character skins for the avatar. Fahkumram now has one. What was a great surprise, and this is probably the biggest thing that's coming out of this, is they have the new costumes. This is bikini outfits, specialized, unique bikini outfits for the entire cast of characters. This is something that Tekken was basically being picked on, or, you know, nitpicked, or, you know, trash was talking. People were basically upset. They were like, where are the unique outfits? I seen Hype of Gigas put together a montage of the outfits from previous games. Everyone wanted a piece, and now you could definitely cut a piece, because you can see with this picture alone how unique and different all of these outfits are, and this will be in the game in the version 2.04 update. So look forward to that, definitely. But then also when you talk about the Pac-Man theme stuff, this is a look at the battle pass and everything that will be there as well. You can see on the left side all of the Pac-Man themed stuff. This is like spray paint you could throw on the ground, hit effects, but then also the Pac-Man headpiece, which is really cool. It's not just like a helmet, but it's like an actual Pac-Man thing that replaces your character's head. But then you have some of the other things like the shark head for Dragunov. I probably will throw that on Yoshimitsu, but it'll probably look kind of goofy, so we'll have to see. We were given a glimpse of some of these items when they gave us a preview of gameplay. They showed off for a brief moment a full match versus Alyssa and King in the Pac-Man themed stage. One thing that I do want to note about this segment where they were showing gameplay is they were emphasizing some of the new stuff that will be happening in this update. So this part, I can't break it all down, but for this part of the video, I really want you guys to just look at the gameplay. And if you're a King main, if you're an Alyssa main, look for the buffs, look for the nerfs, look for the things that's different about your character. character. One thing that's now confirmed that will be applied to every character is that rage arts can be punished by rage arts. This is something that Tekken 7 established and everyone loved, but Tekken 8 got rid of it for some reason, but now it is most certainly back. And everyone loves this because now every character can punish reckless rage arts. Good change. We love to see this. But then also throughout this, they were just talking about how you can sidestep this, defense that. They were emphasizing all of these changes without necessarily going through the details of showcasing it, because that's what they used to do in the Tekken talks. They would say, we want to look at this character, we want to look at that character, and they would go through basically all of the different buffs that the characters received, and people were like, wait, where's the nerfs, where's the defense? Instead of like going step by step and showing nerfs, showing defense, they were just kind of like mentioning it here and there. There's no word when the patch notes will drop, but I do know that the patch notes drop at the same time as the actual update, so we'll talk about that when the time comes. But going back to the next thing that they talked about was the Tekken Fandom Campaign. These are character panels that was put into the game, and you were able to collect them in the Tekken Lounge by defeating the ghosts. We're now coming to the conclusion of that with version 2.03 and 2.04. The final characters will finally get theirs, and you guys will be able to go to the lounge and get them. After this, it will conclude, but they said this is something they want to do going forward in the future. So look for a community collab like this going forward in the future. And also something that I would love to see is them give players an opportunity, a chance to get all of these items that they missed in the past, whether it be in a previous season pass, whether it be in a previous battle pass, whether it be in a previous Tekken Fandom campaign. You talk about how many people are just discovering this game in season 2. Maybe they missed out on season 1. I think they still should have the opportunity to get some of these free items that we were able to along the way as well. Maybe in some kind of challenges, maybe in some kind of new method. But I still think that option should be there because customization is something that Tekken players celebrate. And we don't want people to be locked out of that just because they showed up late to the party. Now, as for the character Fahkumram, we know a lot about this guy because, IGN posted a lot of gameplay. It was a very in-depth breakdown. I spent about 30 minutes on stream talking about that. I uploaded the raw footage to YouTube. You guys should go check it out if you missed it. But something that they actually did for this character as well, where they gave us a 4-piece panel story breakdown, kind of similar to what they did with Tekken 5, where they show the character's story in 4 parts and it just highlights what this character is going through. I think something like this should be done for every character, not just the new DLC, not just season 2, but they really should go backwards and cover all of the characters because this is so cool, so awesome. And to have this for Fahkumram is like, we're halfway there. We were pushing for this, and now they give us a little piece of it. Now we just got to push a little bit harder to get it for every character so we can really see what the characters are going through, connect with them on a deeper level, and we can just have these art pictures for all of time. Because every once in a while you'll see someone post art from like Tekken 5, Tekken 4, Tekken 2, and you're like, oh wow, I forgot about that. That's fire. Let Tekken 8 get in on the fun as well, is what I say. Now, as for the character Fahkumram, they definitely highlighted some of his gameplay. They matched him up against Brian Fury as well. And this is where I would once again say, check out this gameplay and really analyze what's happening here. Because on Twitter, a lot of people are talking about Brian Fury, Ha-Rang, the current balancing. And we want this update to change it. Because, if you think about it, this is the final update basically until EVO is over. The developers don't really want to do updates while massive tournaments like EVO and EWC is going on, so they're going to put all the balancing on hold for now unless something is discovered, like make some noise or unblockable glitches. Then they'll step in and do an emergency patch. But for all the scheduled patches, this is it. So I want to see, because they put out their apology, they switched around their development teams, they said they would do better, they said they would do this, but this final update should actually be that. It should be that big update that all the players are waiting for so they can re-download Tekken 8, they can rejoin the fun, and Tekken 8 can get back on track for once.